Alright guys, we should be live. I saw we were nearing midnight and Nuke's still asleep. Or you'd think he would be. So we're gonna do the Christmas podcast tonight. Anything you guys want to talk about, obviously drop it in the chat. I'll be able to see it and respond to it. But I guess to start it off, we'll talk about Christmas. I personally feel like people have been in a more Christmas spirit when I go to work. I mean, I just started working at the mall, so I mean, that's kind of like obvious, but I worked like 4 hours this morning and I got like $9 in tips. That's like OD for like working in a drive-thru, you know what I mean? So it's just like the holiday season. People are more inclined to give, which, you know, like that's an awesome thing. So, Merry Christmas. Hope everyone's getting ready to spend that time with some family.
Jingle bells.
Hope everyone drinks some water today. We're drinking on Evian natural spring water made by the French Alps. Not in, but by. Water right from the mountain, baby. Right? So I saw some guy talking on Instagram earlier today, and he was saying like rappers who do those like overly edited AI snippets are like lazy because they'd rather like let a computer like make the art for them. But I feel like that's like a very like reductive argument because, you know, you put a lot of hard work into like making a song in the first place, like picking out a beat, maybe writing a lot of people don't write lyrics anymore, but you know, punching it is just as hard. If you're actually gonna say like good shit, you know what I mean? But, and then also like planning it out to be like, okay, what do I want my snippet to look like? Like AI, unless you're like paying for it on an app, is like not as easy as people think it is. Like if you're really like coding and like prompting, like there are people who are making money at that because they're that good at it. You know what I mean? There's specific people on Instagram blowing up for AI editing because of how good they are at it. And I don't know, I just think that was like a weird argument I saw earlier. And it was obviously about that Brennan Jones snippet that like just came out. But I thought that shit was hard. The Fishy song, I thought that was cool. Anyone in this chat? Damn, Nuke's fucking knocked. I gotta promote them on stream or some shit. How do I do this? I wonder if I can. Yeah, that'll work. Probably just got mad close to the camera real quick. Whoever's in the chat, drop a question. But yeah, the rest of the gang was supposed to be here, but they're all at the Staggy show in Brooklyn right now. That's good vibrations regardless, you know what I mean? Me and Nuke just couldn't make it out there. We'd have to be up real early tomorrow morning. We got some shit to do. I gotta go to work tomorrow. I was supposed to delete it later. I mean, like, I keep asking Nuke when the Minecraft movie comes out, but you have anything to say about that? He told me it's March, but you can only go so far with what these people say. But Sonic the Hedgehog 3, coming out soon. We're definitely gonna want to see that. Just gotta realize I gotta keep the chat open. Alright, bet I'm valid, right? Wish my mic had a wire. It's chill, it's chill. We were trying to get Joe Rogan for the 25 Days of Christmas stream. We sent him an email. He says like you have to have like a TikTok with at least like 2.6 million views. So, you know, we're kind of out of contention. But alright, I guess we'll get right into some holiday themes and ideas. So, you know, easy gifts to get your loved ones if they, you know, if you haven't gotten them nothing yet, right? Like a cool knife. Everyone always likes like a cool knife, whether it be for cutting steak or, you know, whatever. Like, or even just like once you give a knife to somebody else, they'll show it to other people and be like, that's rad, bro. You know what I mean? Like, depending on how big the knife is, they either keep it in their kitchen or they maybe keep it on their dresser. But, you know, you can never go wrong. You can go to probably Dick's Sporting Goods or Walmart, depending on where you live. If you live in Texas, you know what you can get at Walmart. I think we're gonna say don't get your relatives a Pop Funko this Christmas unless it's the custom Pop Funko of them. We need to decrease the population on Pop Funkos. There's more Pop Funkos than there are people. If you just went into Newbury Comics and you saw how many Pop Funkos, there's probably more Pop Funkos in there than there are people in the mall. Maybe. No Pop Funkos this Christmas. Unless you're getting the one where it's a custom and it's like your family relative as a Pop Funko. We're gonna give an okay on that. Newports, but not the red ones. Always can't go wrong with that. Or even if you just buy them like royalty-free jazz on a CD that they could like, you know, play in their cafe, or if like your family members are dentists, you can always get them like fish DVDs, like DVDs of fish like swimming back and forth for like 2 to 4 hours, just depending on what they're trying to play in the dentist office. Or, you know, like back in the day they would have like Rango, but you know. Or if you're friends with a dentist, just get them a real fish tank, because fish are awesome. They got the fish from Fortnite in real life now. That's crazy. We're gonna eat these tonight. Is this thing on, am I right? Yo, drop something in the chat for me. Yeah, nah, Kevin, he's cooked. Kevin, give me a question. You're live on air. I got guest Lump Kevin. Hold up, this is some bullshit. How do we collab stream on this bitch? Damn, these shoes are too big to do that. Oh look, they're like right in the bottom of the stream. They're like the sponsor. Oh, this is a great question. So with all the drone stuff that's been happening recently, there's like a bunch of different things that it could be, but you know, my leading theories are that it's either something similar to the drone that they shot down, like the spy like drone they shot down in like North Carolina a few months ago, but like it flew over the whole United States first. It's either something like that from another country, or it's the US. Alright. So it could just be a drone, like with cameras in it. It could also be a drone that has like an EMP in it. If they're trying to do like electromagnetic pulse and shit, and like turn off all the electricity, that could be another option. I personally don't think it's aliens. I think they're drones, but maybe they're for like projecting shit in the sky. You know, like they're for something specific. I don't think they're like, I don't think they're like war shit. Like, I don't think it's like from a country like Iraq, or like, I think they said the last one was from China, but I'm not, I don't really believe either of those. I don't know. I saw a lot of videos of it, but I'm not sure what was in New Jersey and what wasn't in New Jersey. Damn, I thought there was lightning outside, but there wasn't. That was a great question, Kevin. Yeah, send me whatever video you're talking about. I'll try and pull it up for the stream. But yeah, guys, if they try to do some like alien invasion type of stuff within the next, honestly, 2 weeks, because you know we're close to New Year's Eve, we're close to the end of the year. You know, now would be a oh, I don't got TikTok on the phone. Can I open it up? Alright, I'm gonna watch it first, then I'll show you guys. You can't just bro, I gotta download that shit. Kevin, can you screen record that and send it to me? I know that's mad annoying. Yo, sorry. Yo, we got someone hiding in the Target bathroom watching this stream right now. Shout out Prod Sorrow. Shout out all the people who are working right now. I got work in the morning. Nuke's been working all week. You can see what that does to a guy. You know what I mean? Yeah, you gotta send me that video of the drones with the lasers. You know what? I'm just gonna download TikTok. Oh, you're the GOAT. You're the GOAT. Alright, let me watch this. Oh, nah. Nah, what? This is a crazy clip, chat. Alright, hold up. We're gonna make sure that the stream can see this. Here, wait, we'll just play it from the beginning. That's fucking crazy. Oh my god, hold up. Wait, like. What the fuck? Hate that noise. Oh, look at this part, yo. That's crazy. I don't know if you could, like, I'm not even a good enough video editor to know if you could edit something like that. but it just looks like a real like Snapchat video, you know what I mean? Man, Project Bluebeam, look that up if you don't know what that is. That was my immediate thought when I saw all these drones, and I was like, damn, like this could be some shit. But obviously, you know, the only thing you need to do any day of the week, no matter what, because nothing ever happens, is just care about you and your loved ones. That's all you ever gotta do. So, off the drones, we're on the next question. Chat, what are we saying? I'm out of the chat real quick. Let me get back in this shit. I would just come look, but we're trying to get to 0.5 on the stream. That was a video of a drone in New Jersey shooting what appeared to be a laser of some sort. Couldn't personally tell you myself, but it's pretty cool. I mean, there's this old Chinese proverb, may you be cursed to live in interesting times, or something like that. It just like is mad hard, because like he was probably living in like, you know, like 500, like just the year 500, and he was like, yo, this is mad interesting, like we just invented like gunpowder or something like that. I don't know, I don't want to mess something up like that, but then it's like 2,000 years later, like, you know, even 1,000 years later, things being way more interesting from like someone's perspective now, but like, I don't know. Do we live in interesting times, or do we just live in fucked up times? You feel me? Give me a question, chat. We're talking about anything tonight. We just talked about the drones in New Jersey. I personally don't think they're alien craft. I think if we were gonna see something alien craft, it would be like, it would just like change our perception of what we maybe know like life to be as. I think that's why we haven't seen anything like that yet. Not to be a pessimist, but just my personal take on it. Nuke's here tonight. Should we get him a blanket? He's sleeping on Raph's Montclair and my coat, so I think he's good. Now we could talk about something I want to talk about. So, Restless Fest. Why have you not even considered Georgiana for the lineup? Pretty sure she's from New York. Mad fire. The crowd would turn up. Y'all already booked like some IG Reels rappers like Too Slimy. You feel me? Not calling her an IG Reels rapper. That shouldn't even be an insult, you know what I mean? But come on. Also, Restless Fest, if you're watching, I will do a mukbang live on stage. I'll eat a whole animal, preferably like an octopus. Not raw, but I'll do something crazy. Yeah, like I'm just trying to get up there like while they're switching sets and like set up a folding table with like mad fried shrimp, and then everyone starts like cheering, and I set up like a clock, and people are like, let's go, and then like the security's like, stop, someone stop him, and then everyone's like you know, like all my boys are like taking out the security while I start the clock, and I'm shoveling in shrimps, and like, you know, it's like crazy, and like it's all being filmed in slow-mo. Yeah, Restless Fest, if you're trying to make that happen, just let me know, because I can cook shrimp pretty fast. It's like a couple minutes in the oven. Oh, dude, a seafood boil? I would love to go to a seafood boil with you, Slump Kevin. That sounds like a wonderful time. I would love to do that. I wonder if what I'm saying right now will influence like what Nuke will dream about. You know what I mean? Kid's a snorer. But yeah, had some really good pancakes today. Had some like cinnamon bun pancakes from a diner. It was mad good. Not much else is new, gang. To be honest, we just been working at the arcade. You know, we're still at the barn, but those of you who are fans of like the milk shit we used to do, hasn't really been much of that lately. You know, store's tight, so like we ordered the right amount of shit that we need. You know what I mean? So no more milk pouring. Yeah, that's been clipped for a while. What would happen if I fell asleep too? You guys probably wouldn't fuck with that. Yeah, but guys, let's get the real Nuke to 100 subscribers. He is 3 subs away. This is pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie. I can't believe we made it this far. But honestly, we could talk about we got an album dropping really soon. It's let me check. I believe it's December 13th. It's December 13th, 11:34, as I say this. But we have a 24 song album that is almost ready to drop this month. We're just getting some, honestly, last touches put it on the mix and master. The cover art's ready. All the song names are ready. To be honest, I can't even think about what we don't have at this point. But we're gonna talk more about this in a second. I'm gonna be right back, guys. I'm gonna use the bathroom. I don't know if... No, it's chilling. Holy shit, man. Shit's loud than a bit. You gotta turn up the jazz, turn down your snoring. Where's the TV remote? It's looking cold. Chat, what's going on? What are you guys feeling? One day they'll understand this significance. We fight for nothing, you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, like, arguments with your boys, with your bros, you know, they're like all meant to lead toward more productivity. Like a real argument for like, you know, in a perfect world would lead to like you guys understanding each other and like moving forward and accordingly and like, you know, together being like, you know what I mean? I know what to do because you told me. But like, you know, we associate like an argument and a fight with like being mad and like holding animosity and like being angry. That like people often like don't move through arguments the same. And you could say like, oh, like if you don't have that tone, it's not an argument. But like stylistic differences can be like a really big argument that don't have to be like personal and heated, but they usually end up being like that, which is like fucked up. But if you're making art with your bros, always remember, you know, this shit is a team sport to a degree. You know what I mean? Like, you can do it one-man band as long as you want, and you can have a lot of swag doing that, and it can be valid. But the moment you kind of go like, okay, these are my strengths, and I got these guys really close to me who also have their strengths, and we can work together, I promise you'll make something you're really surprised with, if you're that type of person. But that was some real shit. I low-key didn't have to say that, but whatever. It was valid, you know, because at the end of the day, like, something like disagreeing over like even like an aesthetic, if you're two people working on a project together or a video or a song or a beat, you know, like disagreeing on something like that can lead to such like bitterness in a way, with especially like creatives who hold on with so much to like that it's their way or the highway, like stubbornness. That stuff can be really difficult to deal with. But like, you always have to check yourself. Like, are you also forgetting to like check yourself in that way? Of like, you know, are you being hard-headed? Are you being stubborn? Are you saying your way or the highway? Because that can be really damaging as a creative too, regardless of what you do, in my opinion. Because, you know, it's basically just keeping an open mind, and especially with your friends. Like, if you're expecting your friends to do something a certain way because you're collaborating on something and they're your friends, and you're trying to kind of like micromanage them in that way, I feel like you should kind of have to lose your expectations in that way, or you won't get something that's natural. You know, like, that's the type of thing that you really have to like naturally engage or push or, you know, encourage. That's not the type of thing that could be like forced or worked out of somebody, or I know this is like a hot take, but usually even like paid, which is why like outsourcing work, as good as it is, like it's really hard to like disconnect, even like not know the person, pay them for work, and then it like, you know, turn up as a final product that's there forever. You know what I mean? So that's my little take on that. Yeah, that was just a bunch of nonsense, low-key, but You also gotta remember, just this is for anyone. This is not for like artists and creatives. Everyone's like trying their best type shit, you know. Even when you're like, yo, that person's like really shitty, like they really fucked me over. Like, you know, none of us could ever handle the weight of all the bad emotions we made people feel if they were weighed upon us. You know what I mean? Like, it's everyone's first time around at this shit. Like, some people are worse than others, you know what I mean? But that type of empathy is really important when you're dealing with anyone, like, close to you, especially. Because the people closer to you, you hold a higher expectation of them. You know, you get mad at them easier because you hold this high idea of them in your mind. Whether it be your friends, your family, or, you know, the person you're in a relationship with. But it's easier to hate somebody that you love, you know what I mean? It's easier to point out flawed characteristics on someone you're closer with than someone you, like, you know, like to a point. Which is like an interesting duality of, you know, people. But I just think if everyone kind of like took that into account when they were dealing with other people, we'd have, you know, that's just being mad idealistic, but you know what I mean? I would fuck with that. We're gonna smoke real quick. We're gonna stream for like 15 more minutes. Nuke is frickin' snoring, gang. Guys, stream the Perp Junt song No More Words. Really great song I've been checking out recently. Really, really like that one. What else could I promote right now? A new Staggy music video. 6 days. What is that noise? Tweaking, looking out the window like Jesse Pinkman. What's the heat? That's what that is. That's what it's been called. Cheers. I don't know if we should wake Nuke up, but we're kind of sounded like he was dying. Don't fucking do that. This is like detective music. This is not Christmas music. This is like music for solving a mystery. It's kind of good though. You can make type beats like this, hit me up. Not even kidding. Oh, this is just. That's just a Christmas song, but like set to a slower tempo. With like a sad piano and saxophone. It's really good though. Imagine like a Christmas noir movie. Someone's probably done that. It's probably bad, but maybe there's like an older one that's like funny. I think this has been here like the whole stream. It's gonna look like this shit is sponsored by Tiny Bites. Honestly, we might keep the stream going until Raph and Slay get back. We'll see what's good. Let's see what battery the phone's on. Can I not see this shit if people are commenting on Twitch? If I've been missing the Twitch chat, I apologize. I don't think so. I don't think anyone's watching on Twitch. I think everyone's watching on YouTube. Because, I don't know, I feel like streaming's better on YouTube. It's just like a cleaner interface. I personally don't like using Twitch. But maybe it's just because I'm old. I don't know. So I could show you guys some snippets. Just one of these videos maybe. What think what you guys should see? It's chopped. I'm mad excited for Christmas, bro. Just gotta make it through this next week type shit. Dude, I gotta do some like training for my work. Oh my god. I gotta fill that shit out. That's terrible. What can you do sometimes, guys? You know what I mean? Like, actually, let's make that a little better. You know, guys, sometimes there's nothing you can do besides be honest. And that'll help a lot of people out in the long run. You know what I mean? Honesty will go a long way. Whether it be with your friends, whether it be with your family, whether it be with the person you're dating. Take the time tomorrow to be honest with the things that you do. Think about them and do them with honesty. Don't, if you're scared about hurting someone's feelings, bro, if that person is truly a close person to you, the relationship will not change if you keep it 100. If you keep it 100 about anything about the way you truly feel, that relationship is meant to be, things will stay the same if you tell the truth about how you're feeling. I genuinely believe that. I don't believe you need to put up a facade for people. You know what I mean? Just do you, bro. You're valid. That's why you're you. Shit's fire. You know what I mean? There's probably not like 4,000 real souls on the earth and like mad NPCs. Everyone's like an individual character doing their own shit. So like, you know, don't bother nobody. Just let everybody do their shit. You know, when you criticizing people, just remember, you know what I mean? Remember like the intention of everything you do. Whether it be talking, whether it be thinking. Nothing changes if you don't change. And nothing changes if nothing changes. So if the things you do every day are the same, and you're like, damn, my shit is fucked up, change the shit you do every day, bro. Because that means that shit is making everything else fucked up. You gotta change that shit if you want to change the way you feel, if you want to change the amount of money you get, if you want to change the people who are around you. If you want to change anything about your life, you gotta change your habits. That's the first thing you have to do. But like, that's on some bros life shit. It's on some bros year shit. We're dropping an album December somewhere in between there. I don't know if I did the numbers right, but my favorite song, or one of my favorite songs on it, I'm gonna show you guys a little snippet from the music video. Music video's not coming out for a little bit, but yeah, you guys can see just this. Oh wait, you guys want some volume, right? You guys can just see it. And that's gonna be like one of my best music videos ever. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you stayed till the end of the stream, I'm glad you saw that. If you didn't, you can still watch it later. So, all right, Real Nuke. This is gonna be the end of PUREDRO's podcast. Do you have anything to say? All right, guys, thank you so much for the opportunity to be here today. It's always a blessing to wake up. It's always a blessing to open your eyes. You know what I mean? If you aren't daily plagued by like visions of like horrible things and death, just be grateful for that, and be grateful that, like, you know, you're you type shit. All right, thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna figure out how to turn this off.